Mr. Chris de Souza.
So may I take all my cuts together?
Yes, please.
First, let me state that I completely agree with the Honourable Member, Mr. Sito Ipin. I've seen this shift in culture of more tolerance towards drugs, especially in the last 15 years. I used to volunteer with SANA, the Singapore Anti-Narcotics Association, and there wasn't that such a high degree of tolerance towards drugs 15, 16 years ago, as we are seeing today. So I want to first and foremost second what Mr. Sito Ipin has just said. We are seeing the shift in culture among youth to a more relaxed attitude towards recreational drug use. Among youth between 13 to 21, there has been an upward trend in a more liberal approach towards drugs as an experience. Furthermore, due to online sources and social media being the primary medium and source for information, a significant proportion of the youth perceived wrongly that cannabis is less harmful or non-addictive because of its medicinal uses. With many youth acknowledging that legal consequences are a strong deterrent, we need to assist the CMB in the fight against the growing tolerance for recreational drug abuse and to raise awareness about the legal and health consequences. With new psychoactive substances constantly emerging, we must be proactive in recognizing and banning such substances within Singapore. These assortment of drugs, such as synthetic cannabinoids, stipulants, and opiates, can be introduced to individuals willing to experiment in order to discover possible new effects. With such a wide range of possible new psychoactive substances that could potentially appear in the Singapore market, our existing drug laws, such as the Misuse of Drugs Act, must be flexible enough to incorporate the new psychoactive substances and make them illegal to consume or traffic before or very soon after they appear within Singapore. This means actually having to make very quick amendments to the schedule in the Misuse of Drugs Act to catch out drugs that were not previously on the market. Next, sir, Singapore has had a long battle against drugs and drug traffickers. We have had to battle international criticism in continuing this policy. Yet because of the heinous consequences to society and families and our success or relative success in dealing effectively with the drug problem, our firm and relentless stance on traffickers must remain because we need to deter the international flow of drugs into Singapore. Continuing to keep Singapore drug-free is a growing challenge, and to that end, we must continue to be vigilant in apprehending and anticipating drug traffickers and their movements even outside Singapore, and obviously within Singapore. My fourth and last cut, sir, on drugs. Despite our hard stance against drugs, we want to rehabilitate and assimilate drug users back into our society and allow them to reconnect and reunite with family. I would like to seek an update on the prison services policy of segregating the users who are less likely to reoffend from those who are multiple repeat offenders. Furthermore, I would like to ask if such a system has been beneficial in reducing the recalcitrant rates, seeing as there are many drug abusers who are youth, and that number seems to be growing from the statistics. How are we rehabilitating them, and how successful has the rehabilitation initiatives such as peer support been? Thank you.